Hi, everybody. This is Calru, and welcome to my first live. I, I maybe I should have announced it. It's kind of a surprise. I want to try this today. I've been working on my YouTube channel, and I've finally found a niche that I want to work on. Um, bring my viewers, especially men, Christian men, um, those who are out there, they're doing their thing and making it happen, but they still kind of feel invisible, unheard, or kind of lost. Or, you know, I want to be able to just be here and provide some content that maybe might help out. If you check my content, I provide content like uh, let's see. Oops, my first YouTube video. So all of a sudden I'm getting a little nervous. I don't know why. But anyway, empowerment. I talk about all kinds of different stuff. But this channel, I have three channels. One is political opinion. The other one is um, called a quick shot. It's about uh, stuff that like quick fix life hacks and so on, but this one I want to concentrate on making it about uh, just working with men between the ages of 25 and 45, 55, that can use I don't know, that can use a word of encouragement and ideas, etc. I'm 60. I'll be 66 next month, and retiring if God's, with God's blessing. I'm not. I should have retired in December, but with the government shutdown, that was delayed. Anyway, no worries. I'm still working, and after I retire, I want to be able to make this YouTube thing a full time job, and I want to be able to kind of help, um, in my way, give to those that I feel I could help. And I know I was a young man at one time. I know I'm an old man now, but I was young at one time, so I know what it is to kind of be, lost out there, and you're doing your thing. You're taking care of your responsibilities, and supporting the family, doing everything you have to do, but you kind of feel invisible. You're not, you know, you're kind of lost and wondering, man, is this all there is to life, and so on. And I get it. It took. Like I said, I'm going to be 66 next month, and I still don't know everything, but I wish I had the knowledge back then. And of course, everybody says that I have now. I would have taken things. I would have done certain things a little different. I would have been less impatient. I would have been. I would have done a lot of things differently. But I've had a good life. No complaints. I'm blessed, um, and um, and that's why I want to give back if I can. I've put out a couple of phrases and a couple of videos on, I guess, on spiritual opinions and men that are having issues and, you know, um, with relationships and so on. Um, for my first YouTube video, what I want to do is I want to go over one of those sayings, phrases that I did post in my community board. I'm going to read it real quick. And what I wanted to do is if anybody wants to join me uh, in chat and just give me their idea of what they think that these lines mean, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read them, um, maybe a sentence or two at a time. And then maybe we could discuss it. I'll tell you what I think, what my thoughts are with regards to that phrase and what it means. And then if anybody wants to share their hi. By the way, let me say hi, James. Hi, Big Dog. Hi, Amon Men and Patterson. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. You guys are the very first YouTube family that have come into my first live ever. Okay. So thank you. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. I'm glad you're here. I hope to provide value to you. And let's start. The saying, it starts like this. Uh, Vulnerability is the highest form of courage. It's the soul's way of saying, I am here and I am real. What are your thoughts? What do you think that means? Vulnerability usually means that you're not strong, right? That you're not that you're not strong, but that you're maybe you, you could get hurt. You're hurtable, etc. Right? Because you're vulnerable. You're not like, I guess, Superman and Wolverine. Those people were self healing, right? And Superman wasn't self healing. He was just the Man of Steel. They they were not vulnerable in any way, but humans, of course, aren't like those characters. And vulnerability being, it says, is the highest form of courage. I think what that means is that, in life, we're all out there, right? And every day we got to deal with different things, right? And we are vulnerable to all kinds of stuff that could happen. um, Things like, you know uh, the way we are treated as humans, right? The way we are treated as people. Okay. Things like, if you have a if you're in a relationship, uh, the what your spouse, what your um, um, I guess, susceptible to what your spouse or your partner or whatever might give you the headaches, the stress, or it could, but because no relationship is perfect, right? That's impossible. If anybody tells me I have like a perfect relationship, there's always ups and downs, and it's all about compromising, and that's okay. That's part of life, but and also, I guess, vulnerability in just everything, and having goals and not meeting them right away, or having goals and never accomplishing them, right? Or having to compromise on those goals, or having, I don't know. I mean, it could be anything, but it says the highest form of courage. And I think the reason it's the highest form of courage is because every day we all go out there, right? And we do our best to make it happen. We wake up like I had a mentor a long time ago. He's passed maybe 20 years. And this man was my mentor when I was in my 20s and my 30s. Okay. Again, I'm going to be 66 next month. So it was a while back. And he always used to tell me, I always remember him because um, he, you know, he would tell me, you just go out there and you do the best you can, no matter what. You get up in the morning, and everybody, this is what I kind of lost my thought, but this is what he used to tell me: everybody's the same. We all look at people and we think, that person might be different from me or whatever, but it doesn't matter whether you're black, you're white, you're Spanish, you're um, anything. It doesn't matter what you are. It doesn't matter. We all put on our pants the same way. We all put on our shirts the same way. We wake up the same way. We brush our teeth the same way. We use the bathroom the same way. We all are the same. We're all the same in a way. What differs? What makes us different? What makes us different is our personalities, the foundation we have in our hearts, right? The way we grow up, the way we grow up thinking of other people, right? Of the way our our own I guess, what would I call it? Our own, I call it foundation, but it's our own hang-ups. Okay, we might grow up. We're all born. That's another thing. As humans, we're all the same because we're all born the same, basically, right? We come from a mother, right? The same way we're given. I mean, we're birthed, right? So um, we're all born, and we don't have anything in our heads. We're born as babies, and we're born with nothing in our heads. It's just, you know, we're like a blank computer, right? There's nothing in that hard drive, nothing at all. If you think about it, nothing at all. No matter what, whether you're white, black, male, female, doesn't matter. You have nothing. And then slowly you take in information, you're fed information, and that information, as you're growing up, develops you into the individual that you're going to be later in life, right? Um, and it doesn't even, it might not even make you that person that you are later in life. What you're given, because sometimes we grow up and we're in a tough situation as youngsters and so on. And how many people do we know that have become um, like like athletes, star athletes, and stars out there, and great judges, and they were, they didn't have the same benefits or the same um, things that people of privilege had, right? They had to work through it and so on. So, but you're born with nothing, and then whatever you're fed, and then as we grow up, we take that information and we utilize it, and that's what we have that drives us, that makes us think a certain way, that gives us our that makes us discriminate, right? But if we grow up in a family that's um, a little racist, right? We're being fed that, and as we grow up, we're gonna that's gonna be in our head somewhere, most of the time. I mean, mm, there are kids, and that we rebel against that, even at a young age, and we grow up and we rebel against that because we know it's not right. But a lot of people just take that information in, and they just it's like a domino effect. It's a vicious cycle. It continues and continues as we develop as humans, and mm, they teach it to them, and then they teach it to their kids, and then those kids teach it to their kids, and so on, and they're all basically the same thought process and so on, which is sometimes, I mean, it is what it is, right? You can't change. As humans, we're all the same, but that's where we differ. The way we think about people, the way we think about um, the less privileged, the poor, the compassion we have as people, um, and how we identify, in society, and how we deal with just how we deal with society, how we want to handle certain things, how we deal in situations and so on, right? So um, he used to tell me, you get up in the morning and you go to work and do the best you can. And when you come home, right, and you sit down, and if you think about the day, you know that you did the best you can and you're good. You're going to sleep well that night, because uh, nobody could take that away from you. You tried your best. Oops, my lights went out here. Um, you, you, you. Let me just turn on this light and see if I could put this light on for you guys so it doesn't look so dark. You produced the best you could. You provided to society the best that you could produce, and you did your best, right? And if you were able to complete everything that you wanted to that day, or you thought you were going to complete that day, good for you. If you did more, good for you. But if you weren't able to complete everything for whatever reason, that's also okay, because life isn't perfect. Life doesn't always go the way we want it. And we just have to understand that, it's okay not to um, always accomplish everything or do everything in one day or in a year, in 10 years that we want to do. As long as we continue to strive and we continue to try and better ourselves, day in and day out, or even if if it's not bettering yourself that you want to do, you want to be a good person, right? Or you want to be able to provide for your family, and you and every day, day in and day out, you're trying your best to do that. Then you're okay. Even if it's something as simple as being a good husband, or a good father, or a good friend, or a good brother, a good son. You know, as long as you're working at it. Um, and we're not perfect as humans, right? So there'll be times when, hey, oof, I might have said something that might have, I don't know, might have hurt that person by mistake, or by mistake, by being excused. Maybe I said it, I meant it at the time because I was upset, and I know it wasn't right. But okay, so we try better next time. And it takes a bigger person to go and acknowledge that and let them know, hey, you know what, um, sorry, I I might have, I was wrong, and I might have, said something that, I don't mean. That's okay. You see, that's okay. I mean, you do the best you can, right? So the next phrase is, it's the soul's way. So it's vulnerability is the highest form of courage. Courage being, you go out there every day in and day out, you do the best you can. It's the soul's way of saying, I am here and I am real. And I think that's what it comes down to is, every day we, you know, no matter what, whether we're appreciated, because I know that some people work hard at work for an employer, and they're underappreciated. They're not seen. They don't feel seen. They don't feel heard, or by their family, right? Or by, they just, they don't feel, they don't feel fulfilled for some reason, right? And but the fact that you're out there and you're trying every day, that's that's what it says right there. I am here and I am real, because you are. And from the bottom of my heart, I got to tell you, if you're going out there and you're trying, sincerely trying, to be a good dad, a good son, a good father, just sincerely trying to get yourself ahead, sincerely trying to find a way to, you know, to do something positive, right? Or you're being a good neighbor or whatever. From the bottom of my heart, I tell you, thank you. I'm going to say thank you. Um, I don't know you, but honestly, sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, I say thank you for those people who never said thank you to you, who should have, for those people that you're around now who don't say thank you to you, who should, to those people who take you for granted, because those people don't realize how lucky they have to have a dad, a son, who is trying. who is going out every day and doing what he has to do, doing the best he can to provide or to be to to just do the right thing. You know, it's easy to kind of not see someone when you're there, and they're like, you take them for granted, right? Because they're there, and oh yeah, and later you'll say, like, subconsciously, that's a good person, I'm lucky, but you don't acknowledge it, you know. So I say thank you. I say thank you to you for all you do, for what you do, and continue to strive, you know. um, the next line is goes like this: armor is easy. Armor being the shield, that's strong stuff. So armor is easy. Silence is easy. Pretending not to care is easy. The world rewards performance. The world rewards performance. Curated strength, polished confidence, and filtered emotions. But real courage doesn't perform, it reveals. That's a strong statement right there. That is a strong statement, because what that is saying is, you know what? Armor is easy when you're protected. Silence is easy when you don't want to speak, because you you just don't want to say anything. You don't want to um, create waves, right? Pretending not to care is easy because, hey, they can't do me nothing. But that you do care, but you rather, what, let it be. ah, I don't care. The world does reward performance. That's the world we live in, right? You go out there, and um, if you are high performing in sports, right, or top in your class, or you're able to sing, or you're able to dance, or you're a super athlete, um, you have people coming after you, right, to try and um, grab your abilities, right? Whatever, because they know it's money. If you have those special abilities, you could produce a lot of money, and they want to be able to take a piece of that pie, right? But what about people like you and me, people that are out there every single day, and we're considered not high performing, um, but we're doing it day in and day out. You know, we're superheroes to our people. We're superheroes to our family. We're superheroes at work, because we're producing, and maybe they don't see it, they don't appreciate it, but heck, you're part of that chain that's keeping it going, that's making that company function, right? We're superheroes because we get up every day, and we may not have the pizzazz, we may not have the ability to run a dash of what, 500 yards in 30 seconds. I don't know what the record is. Um, we might not be able to sing like Taylor Swift or um, Bad Bunny. For those football fans, we might not be able to uh, act like these people in the movies. We might not. We're just regular people, and we outnumber all those people that are in the positions like your Bad Bunnies and your athletes and so on, because there's a lot more regular people than there are those specialty people, and God bless them. They were blessed with a trait, with a God bless them that they were blessed with a gift. that they're able to provide and give to the world. God bless them. That is awesome. But God bless us. You know why? Because we too have a gift. We make the world run the same way. Maybe not in that way, where we could hold concerts and we could, you know, play in sports and make some crazy, wild, amazing plays, or no, maybe not in that way. But yeah, we make the world run in a different way, you know. So God bless us too. Um, it continues. Vulnerability is not a weakness. It is it is exposure without collapse. That it is exposure without collapse. So vulnerability is not a weakness. Most people would see vulnerability as a weakness, right? It is exposure without collapse. It is truth without theatrics. Theatrics. It is truth without theatrics. It is standing in your humanity without apology. Wow. Wow. That's an amazing sentence right there. It is standing in your humanity without apology. Back to the original point. You and I are the same, basically. We were born the same, right? We were babies when we were born. Nothing in our heads, nothing in our brains. We were just babies, crying a lot, wanting to be fed. And we grew up, right? And we were fed the information like a computer that we were fed by our parents or whoever we grew up with. And we became who we are, right? Whoever we are. It is standing in your humanity without apology. Every day, you wake up, you go out, you do what you want to do, you stay home, you do what you want to do, but you provide you provide something positive to the world, whether it's again taking care of your family or being a good son, being a good father, or just being a good person. You provide your humanity. It's you bring it out to the world. It's what you share, it's what you have, what you give, you know. And you do that. You have to do that without apology. It's what it's saying. Do it without apology because you are who you are and you are special. We're all born the same, right? We're all humans the same. We all put up our pants the same way. Well, guys put up their pants the same way, right? One leg at a time, right? The shirts, we do the same thing. We shave the same way, um, but we're all different. We are all different. We are all a world, a small little world. We're all our own world. And that world, it's an amazing world. It's amazing. It's an amazing world because that's what makes us individuals. That's what we are. Though we're though we're still the same, right? We're humans. We're male, we're females, we're brothers, we're sisters, we're fathers, we're mothers, we're friends, we're family, we're humans, right? We have that that eh, that thing that binds us, that holds us together. That's our common thread. We're still different because we're individuals, and everybody, everyone is a world. Everyone is a world. And that world is amazing. It's a special, special individual world. That's what makes you special as a person. That's what makes me special as a person. Every single, single individual in this world, every person, every human being, it's an individual, a special, special person. And the statement says it is standing in your humanity without apology. Because you are you. You don't need to apologize for who you are. There's no reason. You are an amazing, amazing individual. You are you. There's nobody like you out there. You're an amazing, perfect specimen individual. Nobody is like you. That's why. That's what makes you special. That's why you are special. It says, it's saying, I feel this. I care about this. This matters to me. And that's what life is about, right? It's about what you feel, it's what you care about, it's about what matters to you. And staying present instead of retreating, because there's no reason to ever retreat, because you are you. You are a special, unique, unique individual. No one is like you. And that specialty you bring to this world, to this life, you share. And fine, there'll be some who, for different reasons, are unable to enjoy that or accept that for whatever reason, right? Some people might see a person like me and say, hey, I don't like him. Again, it comes from your foundation, what you were fed when you were young, right? I don't know. He wears glasses. I don't like him. He wears glasses. Something's wrong with him. He's weird. That's okay. But I'm still going to, and God bless that person. I respect that they feel that way, because you can't change who people are or what they think. You can respect their opinion. They're entitled to it, and it doesn't hurt us. Their opinions won't hurt us unless we allow that to happen, unless we let it run in our heads, and we let it um, influence us in a way. It's okay. You could think whatever you want to think. It's okay. I can't, I can't, you got to understand, I can't make everybody happy. I wear glasses, right? So how am I got to continue to wear glasses in order to be able to see you or see anything I'm doing, you know? So how am I going to change that person's mind? It's okay. I respect your opinion, and I don't know why you think that way, but that's okay. Don't waste your time on trying to convince people about things that they already have embedded in their minds. Again, it could be because of their foundation, what they learned as they was growing up. Maybe they learned that glasses were bad, people with glasses were bad. Maybe as they were growing up, they had someone in their life who mistreated them. They used to wear glasses, or maybe as they were growing up, um, they had a mean teacher and they wore glasses. You don't know, and that's okay. You don't know what the experience anyone had that creates a certain way of thinking and feeling, um, and from it, and it's real for them, right? It's real for them. Um, so who are we to deny that realness? It's okay, but those people that do appreciate us or see us, even if they don't appreciate us, see us, and they could accept us and value our gifts that we have to offer the world, those things we feel and we care about and that matters to us. That those are the people you deal with. Those are the people that you want to try and grow, right? Because those are those are the people that will become your support base. And we all, as humans, we all need support bases. You know, we do need support base. Um, there are a lot of there are a lot of lonely people in the world. A lot of lonely people in the world. I know that you all know this. Um, you see it outside, homeless people, um, just even neighbors. You know that their husband passed a while back, and you just see them come out to go to the store and back. Those people have to be lonely, right? They're living home, or maybe who knows? Maybe they're not lonely. Maybe I'm thinking they're in their apartment and you know they have nobody to talk to or anything like that. Maybe they're having a party by themselves. Maybe they're playing PlayStation 5. I mean, I know I I'm 65. I'm going to be 66 next month, and sometimes I binge on PlayStation 5 games. I love them, and and I'm not lonely. I mean, somebody might be out the door saying outside my door thinking, "Man, that poor man is lonely. All he does is he stays home all day." Me, I'm having a great time playing PlayStation 5. Um, so we don't know, right? But we do we do have that right to offer our gifts, that that those things that we do have to offer that could make someone's life better or could make someone happy, might bring a smile to a child's face or to a grown-up's face, an elderly senior's face, a veteran's face. Um, doesn't cost it doesn't cost anything really if you think about it. um, Usually the most it costs is time, compassion, and maybe understanding and just taking a moment to say, wow, um, I see this, I feel this, I care about this, so this matters. It says, and staying present instead of retreating. I think I read that part already, meaning that you don't want to um, keep those gifts away from society, right? Away from, just because when you retreat, you just you you hide them, right? You retreat, you go back. You don't you have like a shield over you in front of you, right? So you're not sharing. It says when you allow yourself to be seen, not perfectly, not dramatically, but honestly, something shifts. Your relationships deepen, your confidence stabilizes, your identify, your identity stops fragmenting. Wow, that's amazing. That paragraph there is amazing. So when you allow yourself to be seen, right? When you open up and you you allow your gifts to be appreciated, you know, your compassion, your love, your caring, um, just being a good person, you know, being um, a positive person, a positive uh, thing in society, a positive force in society is what I wanted to say. Um, you know, it's amazing because you bring all kinds of positiveness to the people around you, and it brings confidence to you. It says your confidence stabilizes, which is true. It is true. Your identity stops fragmenting, which means you become one, because now you're who you are. You're that individual. You're that world, that unique individual, that world, that amazing person that differs from you and me, even though we're we're the same. You and we're the same. I put my pants up, like I said, one leg at a time. I bring my shirt over my head the same way. I wake up, I go to bed at night, I go to sleep. I drool. Well, I don't say everybody drools, but I drool. I know a lot of people drool. I see my cousins drool. I wake up, I wash my face, I wash my mouth, I drink coffee. I know some people drink tea, some people don't like coffee, but we're all the same that way. That's what I'm trying to say. Um, but we're unique in our gifts. We're unique in our individuality. We're unique in our souls. We're unique individuals, you know? So it's because hiding fractures you. So true. Hiding fractures you. Why hide? Truth integrates you. Truth brings you feel strong. You know who you are. And the soul doesn't crave attention. The soul doesn't crave attention. It craves alignment. So the soul doesn't crave like attention, I guess. Well, I don't know, because there are some people out there, I guess, that crave attention. I mean, I could name a few in I guess famous people, right? But most of us like you and we don't really crave attention. We get up, we go, we do what we have to do, and so on. I mean, and it's great to have attention, right, from our love, our partners and so on. But it's not that type of attention that we're talking about. It's attention where you have to function, where you need the attention to be able to be who you are. You are who you are already. You're an individual. You're a world. You are you. You, you. As much as we're alike, we are so different because you're unique. You're special. There's nobody else like you. No one could ever be exactly like you. Even if you're a twin, you're not like you're not the same as your twin. It says, and when you drop the armor, when you stop posturing strength and start embodying it. Sorry about my language. And when you drop the armor, when you stop posturing strength and start embodying it, you discover something powerful. The world doesn't respect perfection, it trusts authenticity. Wow. Tell me that doesn't ring loud. The world doesn't respect perfection because nobody's perfect, no matter what. Nobody's perfect. Nothing is perfect. Even in the animal kingdom, there isn't a perfect animal. Think about it. Nobody is perfect. It trusts authenticity. If you're authentic, if you are real, if you're true, if you're honest, if you're sincere, you're going to be trusted. You're going to be trusted because you're just showing you as you are. You're authentic. This is me, right? Here I am. I am who I am. Take me as I am. And I accept the next person as they are. Accept the next person as they are. Doesn't matter, again, who they are or what they are, right? We're all the same in a certain way. We're all born the same way. We're all men, females, young, old, whatever. We're all human beings. We're all the same. But we are all unique. We are all special. We're all authentic. We, if we can all be who we are, just show who we are, our authenticity, our sincerity, honesty. That that just brings out trust. People will trust you because they see exactly what you are, who you are. That's that's a great phrase right there. It continues to say, so let your presence be real. Yes. Every day, wake up and say, you know what? First, me, I thank God every day when I wake up. The very first thing I do is thank you for another day, Jesus Christ. Thank you for the air in my lungs. Thank you for giving me another day. Thank you for allowing my heart to beat another day. You know why? Because many people go to sleep and they don't wake up the next day. You wake up, you have another shot at another day, another chance to do something incredible or just be a good son again, be a good father again, and go out and do the best you can to support your family or do the best you can to strive and reach your goals. You do the best you can to complete your studies or do the best you can to just be you, be your authentic you. That's okay. This, you know, if you want to just veg, that's okay too. It's okay. As long as you're happy, and you're good, it's okay. It says, let your voice be steady. Let your humanity show. So let your presence be real. Let your voice be steady. Let your humanity show. That's just saying, be real, be you, be sincere, be authentic. You are a special, special being. You are unique. You are a world. You are a world. As much as you are just like me, we put on our pants the same way. We brush our teeth. We shower. Some people don't shower, you could tell, but that's beside the point. As much as we are alike, we are so different because you are unique. You are a world. You are special. No one is like you. No one is like you. You're unique in that way. Show the world your uniqueness. Go out there. Be proud of who you are because you are a beautiful person. You are a beautiful individual. You are. You're amazing. You are a star. You are a Bad Bunny. You are a Taylor Swift. You are a Shaq. You are a Kobe. You are special in your own way. You are an amazing individual. Go out there, show the world who you are and what you are, how special you are, how lucky that they have your gifts. Because the strongest person in the room isn't the one who feels nothing, it's the one who feels deeply and stays anyway. Stand without armor and let the world meet the real you. My friends, if anything else, I want to say you're beautiful. You are who you are. You are a soul. You are an individual. You are a world. You're just like me, right? You're human. We were born the same way. We're going to pass the same way because eventually we're all going to pass. We're all going to die. And we don't know what lays behind. Me, my faith tells me something better lays beyond. I have all the faith in the world that I'm going to go to heaven. And I know that there's something else. I have no doubt in my heart. I believe it. But whether you believe that or not, that's okay. Like I said before, everybody's entitled to their opinions, to their beliefs, the foundation that we have, right? That's what makes us who we are. And that's okay. But what I want you to remember is as much as you and I are the same, as far as we have 10 fingers, we have 2 ears, we have a nose, we have a mouth, we're so different. You are a world. You are unique. You are special. There is no one on this earth, anywhere, out of the billions and billions of people on this earth, that is exactly like you are. No one, no one. There might be someone that might look like you a little bit features, but there is no one in this world like you. What you carry in your soul, what you have in your heart. No one. You are a world. You are a beautiful, beautiful individual, a beautiful world. Get out there. Show the world how beautiful you are. Share your gifts. Continue to strive. Always do the best you can. And if you're able to accomplish it all in one day like you wanted, God bless. I'm happy for you. And if it takes a year, 10 years, God bless. I'm happy for you. And if you're not able to accomplish it at all, but you gave it your all and you tried, God bless. I am happy for you. And I'm proud of each and every one of you. Each and every one of you. Why? Because you tried. And that's all you have. That's all you have. You go out there and you do the best you can. Always. And you're going to be okay. I will continue to have these YouTube lives. Follow my channel. You can check out my right now. There are three playlists: um, the Daily Blessing, the Quick Shot, and the Carol's State of the Union Uncut. I'm going to concentrate on just for this channel, um, doing the embodying, enlightening, um, and talks like this because I want to give back. Like I said, I'm going to be 66 next month. Um, I'm a normal, regular person like everybody else. I grew up. Um, I started working when I was 15 years old. I come from a family that wasn't, you know, um, didn't have a lot of money, and but I've worked all my life, um, and I'm blessed with good health all my life. I've met beautiful people in my life, and I'm not rich in certain things like in money and stuff like that, but I'm rich in the people that I have that support me. I'm rich in the blessings I've gotten from God because I get up every day, I'm healthy, I'm able to go out and just do the best I can. And when I can't get everything done that I would have liked to, that's okay. I understand that. It's okay. I got tomorrow, hopefully, with God's blessings, and I get to try it again. And I've been lucky. I'm still here. And I want to give back because the world have given me through mentors that I've met, people that, good friends that I've met, you know. Um, and it's only fair that I give back. I want to give back where I can. If I could help one person, that's okay. Just one person. If you hear what I have to say and it makes you feel better today and better about yourself, and I've accomplished what I wanted. I've accomplished what I wanted because I know every single person out there is a soul. And it's a unique, beautiful soul. And there are a lot of people out there that feel like they're not being seen, you know? They feel like, man, what am I doing this for every day, day in and day out? It's like they're lost, you know? Um, been there. I've been there, you know? And I know how it feels. It's not good sometimes. That feeling of loneliness, that feeling of not accomplishing and feeling less than. I know how it feels. And I know it's not a good feeling. I know it's not a good feeling. It tears you from inside. And I don't, if I could help one person, at least one person, not feel that or make them understand, hey, it's okay. It's okay. You know, there are stages. And today, you might feel lonely, but there are stages in life. And if you work towards it and just be good and be who you are and just do the best you can, you're going to be okay. If I could help one person, at least, I've accomplished my goal. I've given back. I'm Kauru. I want to thank you all for being here. I want to say, Jill, thank you. Amen. I thank you. Big dog. Woo, woo. I thank you, my friend. James, I thank you. I thank all of you. I don't know if there's anybody else. This is my first. live YouTube. So I want to say thank you for being here. It was great to interact with you guys. Hopefully, the next time I come on, I'll be able to see if you're putting comments in or so on. Again, this is my first one, so I don't know what I. This is a trial. This is a learning thing, and I hope to get better as I go along. Every time I come on, promise. I promise to do my best to do that. That's my promise to you guys. That's it. I guess I'm going to say goodbye to you guys. I'm going to thank you again. God bless, and we'll see each other soon. Now I got to learn how to shut this off. I don't know how to do that. See, I got to learn a lot of stuff, guys. All right. I guess I'm going to just finish. I'm just going to flip off the app because I really don't know how to shut it off. Guys, have a good night. I talk to you, man.